Hi, everyone, and welcome to Conscious Corner with Courtney. This episode is just with me. It's a really short one, and I think that holds true for many of us with regards to mindfulness practice. Our days are busy and full, at least I speak for myself, and given the fast pace of life and how much we sometimes can have on our to-do list, it's not always easy to make space for formal practice. While we have good intentions to practice, sometimes life gets in the way. And the good news is that our practice doesn't have to be all or nothing. Even short practices many times can be really helpful, especially when we're noticing some reactivity in the body or mind. I spoke about this recently at two conferences that I had just in the past week, the joy and honor of speaking at the New York State Council on Divorce Mediation and the second annual Pennsylvania Menopause Conference. When we're working in high stress professions or dealing with intense issues or perhaps life experiences like menopause and perimenopause, it can really exacerbate our stress levels. And one way we can invite a bit of ease is with a practice known as the 3 relaxing sighs. Now, this isn't a mindfulness practice per se. With mindfulness, we're cultivating awareness. It's a relaxation exercise, and it invites us to pause and to incline ourselves in the direction of relaxation. It's not about having to force ourselves to feel a particular way or to be more relaxed or calm. It's an offering to ourselves. And it uses the breath. It can be really, really powerful, even though it's such a simple practice. So let's just take a couple moments to explore what it is we know about the breath. We know that the breath is autonomic, right? As long as we're alive and well, we don't have to think about the breath, right? It's always here for us. Jon Kabat-Zinn, he often says that as long as we're breathing, there's more right with us than there is wrong, no matter what's wrong. So the breath is always here for us. We don't have to think about it. It's autonomic. We also know that the breath doesn't always stay the same, right? It changes. So in those moments when we're feeling really stressed out, anxious, the breath tends to be more shallow, it's faster in terms of the pace. Then in those moments when we're feeling really relaxed and calm, the breath tends to be deeper and slower. So in many ways, the breath is like a mirror in that it reveals our mood and physical states. But it's even more than a mirror. There's a biofeedback loop. So if we change the breath, it can change the mind-body state. It's physiological. So this isn't recommended at home, but if you were feeling really relaxed and then you tried really fast, shallow breathing, you would promote more a feeling of anxiety. It's physiological. But when we're feeling a bit agitated, we can calm the part of the nervous system that's responsible for fight or flight with the breath. And it's natural. We call it the relaxing sigh. And the reason that we sigh is that it's the body's way, it's the body's natural way to promote more ease, to down-regulate our stress levels. What's really important with this practice is that you remind yourself that there's no right or wrong way to do it. Okay, so I'll just give you some brief instructions. We can practice together, and then you can practice on your own if you care to. So before we begin practicing the 3 relaxing sighs, just take a moment to check in, to notice how you are. This may be the first time or space that you've given yourself in your busy day, or maybe it's the end of the day, maybe it's the beginning of the day, but it may be the first opportunity that you're giving yourself to check in and to notice how you are. So just taking a moment to check in as best you can, not judging what's here, just simply noticing how you are. And when we take a relaxing sigh, we breathe in through the nose and then we open the mouth as we exhale and let out a gentle sigh. And depending on where you are right now, you can make it audible, you can make it as loud as you care to, or you can just have it be a silent sigh. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to practice 3 relaxing sighs with me as you're ready. So breathing in through the nostrils, and then opening the mouth as you exhale and letting out a gentle sigh. And then again, if you care to, you can close the eyes. And once more, breathing in through the nostrils, opening the mouth, letting out a gentle sigh as you exhale. And then just letting the breath return back to its natural cycle, so not having to control or change it in any way, not having to even think about the breath. And then if you care to, in your own time, just taking 3 more relaxing sighs. Again, knowing that it can feel really good if you make some sounds with the exhale, so at your own pace, 3 relaxing sighs. And then just noticing how you are in this moment, and noticing if you experienced some type of shift after taking the relaxing sighs. Generally speaking, there's a physiological connection where the body is more inclined to become relaxed with the relaxing sigh. But it's really important to remember not to force yourself to feel more relaxed. It's an invitation to ourselves, and we don't have to work hard at this. So it's just an offering. If you notice that you became more agitated, it can be really helpful to notice your thoughts, to notice if you're judging yourself or if you're wondering if you're doing this right or wrong. Because we can be very critical of ourselves, even with something as simple as taking 3 relaxing sighs. So knowing that it's not the sigh itself that causes you to become agitated, but rather the thoughts. So we want to bring a sense of curiosity into the experience and to notice if we're judging ourselves as we take 3 relaxing sighs. So the reason why we sigh is it's the body's way of naturally seeking relaxation. Okay, it helps us to incline ourselves in the direction of more ease. And rather than waiting until you're really upset, till you're ready to blow up or snap at someone, it can be really helpful to take relaxing sighs throughout the day. Right? And with mindfulness, we can cultivate a greater awareness of our feelings, of sensations within the body. So when we're noticing some holding, some tightness, or we're feeling emotions, or we're having thoughts that are really agitating, we can learn to work with whatever is here, whatever's happening in the moment. And the 3 relaxing sighs can be a really helpful tool to have in our tool belt to help incline ourselves in the direction of more relaxation, to invite a bit of ease into the moments of our lives when we're feeling a bit challenged or agitated. Okay, we can use these tools to learn to be with what is in a more skillful, conscious way. Okay, so in the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction program, we teach this in week 1, and we invite participants to practice throughout the week until we meet for class 2. We recommend taking 3 relaxing sighs anytime, anywhere. And for some people, it's very helpful. They find it supportive. Others, maybe not. But I invite you to just give it a try, give it a go, see how it lands. And again, remembering that this isn't about having to get to a certain state or having to feel a certain way after taking 3 relaxing sighs. It's an invitation. What do you think might prevent you from doing it? Remembering to do it. Our lives can move at such warp speed and our days can become so full that oftentimes we totally forget to practice. So when we're in person with participants of the MBSR program, to support their practice, to help them to remember to take 3 relaxing sighs anytime, anywhere, we hand out stickers. And we suggest that they place the stickers in places that they'll see a lot. So many of us have phones, we have clocks in our offices, in our rooms. Maybe you have a mirror that you look in. You may have a favorite water bottle or a mug, maybe even in your car if you drive, perhaps on the refrigerator, on the coffee maker, on your laptop, maybe the doorway of a door that you go in and out of throughout the day. So wherever you pass, wherever you look at, it's going to remind you to take a moment to pause, to be more mindful, to check in on yourself and to notice how you are, and to invite yourself to take 3 relaxing sighs. That can be really helpful to place a sticker. So I invite you in the coming days, weeks, months, as long as you care to practice, to take 3 relaxing sighs anytime, anywhere, and connect with me. I love to hear how this lands for you. If you find it supportive, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. So I want to thank you for being here together with me, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Take care.